Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgets.com, and today we are here at the Karbonn event and we have the Karbonn Titanium Octane Plus device. Karbonn Titanium Octane Plus is an octa-core phone. It is based on MediaTek 6592 chipset. It is 1.7 GHz octa-core processor which is there on this device. As far as version of Android which comes preloaded on this device is going to be 4.4, and we will just confirm that. As far as the display is concerned, the display which we have on this device is 1920 into 1080. The display size is 5 inch. So you have a 5-inch full high definition display on this device. You have IPS LCD display which gives you pretty good viewing angle, so you can see the display on this phone from extreme angles without any issues. You will not notice a problem. As far as build quality is concerned, the build quality is quite premium on this device. This device is fairly thin at a thickness of around 7.6 millimeter, and it is slightly lighter as well in terms of weight, comparing it with the other 5-inch phone in terms of the overall form factor to hold this device in one hand. It feels fairly light. It should be around 150 grams. We are not sure about the exact weight of this device, but it should be less than 150 grams in terms of the weight. That is something which I can feel as of now. Thickness is 7.6 millimeters, so you have this device which is fairly thin. The kind of ports and connectivity it has, you have a power and sleep key, not the power and sleep key but the volume rocker. You have the volume rocker which is a metallic button. On the top you have the 3.5mm audio jack. Over here you have the secondary mic for noise cancellation and video chat. At the rear you have a 16 megapixel camera, unlike the 13 megapixel camera which you have on the Octane. This one has 16 megapixel autofocus supported, 16 megapixel camera with autofocus supported. You can record high definition video at 720p as well as at 1080p on this device, and then you have LED flash as well for the low light photos. On this side you have the power and sleep key which is again a metal button. The kind of build quality it has, the kind of material which has been used to make this phone is pretty good. However, as far as the backside is concerned, the backside is actually plastic matte finish with the rubberized feel to it, kind of a back cover which can be removed. So you can remove the back cover and I can show you the phone from the back side. So once you remove the back cover, we can see that there is a battery. The battery on this device is 2000 mAh, and you have SIM card slot 1, SIM card slot 2 and the micro SD memory card slot to expand the storage of the device. So again, the kind of connectivity options it has, it's good. It has the octa-core chipset just like you might have seen on other phones, but in terms of the pricing, this device is fairly competitive as compared to the other phones which are there in the market, which come with the octa-core chipset. Again, this device with the MediaTek 6592 chipset 1.7 GHz octa-core is available for a price of 17,990. And again, sorry it is not available as of now, but it will come to Indian market in first week of April as Karbonn has actually promised. So this device will come to Indian market in first week of April, and when it comes to the availability, that is going to be the same. As of now, we have the prototype device of this. This is not the final device, so the final device will be better. It will have slight amount of customizations as well in terms of the UI, whereas this one is running on custom stock Android UI. The final device will have slight amount of customizations as far as applications or the UI is concerned, but again it will have the same kind of performance as this one has, almost the same. There will be a very slight difference. As far as magnetic sensor is concerned, you have magnetic sensor, gyro sensor, light sensor, proximity sensor, gravity sensor. This is a dual SIM phone as we already showed you. The kind of build quality it has is pretty good. The kind of form factor it has is pretty good. The camera is 16 megapixel rear, whereas the front camera is an 8 megapixel camera, and you can record, you can do a high definition video chat from the front camera as well. And when it comes to the earpiece, you have the nice metallic earpiece, and thrust back buttons which are there on the front are at the bottom. They are not within the display, so they will not take some part of the screen resolution. They are going to provide you full high definition display for your usage, so that will not be a problem. As far as phone dialer is concerned, again this device is running custom, or not custom but stock version of Android. 4.4 KitKat is there on this device, which is pretty good. Again, Karbonn has announced that Karbonn Titanium Hexa, Karbonn Titanium Octane, Titanium Octane Plus, all these devices will have KitKat 4.4 preloaded once these devices are available in the market for different prices in the first week of April. As far as the pricing for the Hexa is concerned, the Hexa is priced at 16,990, whereas the Octane is priced at 14,490, and this one is priced at 17,990. And all these prices are the market operating price, not the MRP price. So as far as battery is concerned, the battery on this device is a 2000 mAh battery. And again, this device is under development. The Titanium Octane and Octane Plus, both of these devices are under development as per Karbonn, as they have actually stated. But when it comes to Hexa, that device is going to be available in the market sooner than these two. So that device is under production, whereas these devices are under development as of now, but they will come to Indian market by first week of April. So taking a look over the overall form factor, the device is good, the build quality is good. Let me just show you the software now. So phone dialer does not have the option of making a video call. When it comes to the messaging, this is how the messaging application look like. You have the keyboard, which is pretty big in size. You do not have support for continuous input typing, as you can see, or swipe to type is not supported, but the keyboard keys are pretty big in size. As far as the overall form factor for this 5-inch display phone is concerned, it is pretty good, much lighter than the other 5-inch display phone which we have seen, and it is also kind of thinner as well in comparison with the other phones. If we compare it with some of the Micromax phones which have the similar hardware specification, I would say this one is slightly thinner and lighter as well. I have seen those devices as well. The storage it has is 16 GB, the RAM it has is 2 GB. So Octane Plus have 2 GB of RAM, whereas the Octane has 1 GB of RAM. So again, let me just show you the settings on this device to show you details of the device as far as version of Android and other things are concerned. So when we take a look over the about version, we have Android 4.4.2 running on this device. Once we go out, and this is a very good thing. At this price, you are getting KitKat, which is definitely commendable with Karbonn, and you will get these devices in the market for in first week of April. This is something which they have promised. As far as RAM is concerned, you have 2 GB of RAM on this one, and let me just show you how much of it is actually free. So as of now, 1.2 GB of RAM is being used, and the device is kind of idle. There are not too much of application running in the background, and the kind of free RAM available on this device is only 666, which is fairly okay, kind of average, not too good. It could have been better if we have more free RAM on this device, but this is a prototype device, so the final device will be better. When it comes to the display settings, when it comes to wallpaper support, video wallpapers, live wallpapers and static wallpapers as well. Taking a look over the brightness, you also have support for automatic brightness as well on this device, just like Octane. You have clear motion supported, and when it comes to the audio profiles, I can show you some more options. So there are two options which are going to be supported on this device. One is the best audio enhancement, which was already there on the MediaTek 6589 chipset. It is also there on the MediaTek 6592 chipset. This one actually allows you to enhance the overall quality sound which you will hear from the earphones, and this settings, which is actually on the name of some number, this setting is actually for the loudspeaker. So you do have option on this device to enhance the overall loudness of the loudspeaker, so you can increase the volume of loudspeaker by just checking this option, and there will be a slight increase, but not a major increase, not a major change, but that will be different. We do have tethering and portable Wi-Fi hotspot options as well, so you can create a portable Wi-Fi hotspot by using the 3G internet on this device, using the SIM card which you have on which the 3G is activated. So in all, this device looks decent. The location settings, if we take a look, you do have support for GPS navigation as well with the help of assisted GPS. You have magnetic sensor as well on this device, so GPS navigation will work fine without any issues. As far as software is concerned, it has all the connectivity options and everything which you will need on a dual SIM phone. You have a dual SIM management options as well, so which is again going to help you a lot, especially in case you are using two SIM card. You have printing supported now on this device, on this chipset. You have support for cloud print by default within the settings, so you can actually print using Google Cloud from this device, which is definitely going to help you a lot. You have support for wireless display as well. Let me just show you the display setting. So you have support for wireless display as well. I'm not sure where it was, but you have support for wireless display with the help of Miracast devices. As far as other things are concerned, let me just show you the camera now. So again, the camera on this device, the kind of interface which you will see is going to be stock Android. Okay, not stock Android, it is a MediaTek interface which we have on this device, and this is the same interface which you will get on the final Octane Plus phone as well, which will come in the market. You have normal mode, you have a live photo mode in which you can actually take GIF photos with animation basically, and then you have support for beautification mode. Panorama mode is also supported. HDR mode can also be turned, so you can actually enable the HDR, and here you have the front camera view basically. This is how the view will look like from the front camera. The front camera is pretty good, and you can do a very good quality of high definition video chat from the front camera. You can also take very good self shots as well from the front camera, which is going to give you very good quality. As far as the view from the rear camera is concerned, so this is how the view look like from the rear camera. Again, we have such an environment in which we do not have very good amount of light. We have certain amount of light to take the photo, and let me just take a photo as of now of this bottle, and let's see how the overall camera performs in this kind of scenario. We do have autofocus while in the photo mode as well as in the video mode, and let me just focus on this bottle and take a photo. So we have just taken the photo, as you can see, and in this photo mode you can see that the kind of image quality which you get in this photo is pretty good. The kind of details which I see in this photo are really good, and the colors are also looking good. You can compare it with the actual object over there, and you can see the colors are also pretty good. Again, because we have some extra natural light coming from the side, so the photo is not that good in terms of the colors, but it can be better when you have proper amount of light falling on the subject in a proper way, or in daylight you will get very decent shots. As far as the photo settings are concerned, let me just show you the camera UI and the photo settings. So here we have the camera photo settings for the photos. You have zero shutter delay, voice capture is also supported, smile shot is also there, HDR mode is also supported, continuous shots up to 99 shots maximum you can take. And again, the picture size on this device as of now is 12 megapixel. Again, this device has a 16 megapixel camera which will allow you to take photos with the 16 megapixel quality as well. But this is the prototype device, so this one does not have that kind of option, but the final device will have that. As far as the front camera is concerned, let me just show you the settings from the front camera as well. So as far as photo quality is concerned, you can video quality is concerned, you can record high definition video from the front camera as well as from the rear camera, and both at 10. From the front camera you can record high definition video at 720p, whereas from the rear camera you can record high definition video at 1080p and 720p both. And when it comes to the picture size from the front camera, it is 4 megapixel as of now, but again on the final one, on the final unit, you will have 8 megapixel option as well. So the camera UI looks good. You have good number of options, good number of new modes as well. You have panorama mode, voice capture, autofocus, everything is there as far as camera is concerned. The kind of application you will have will include file manager. You will have FM radio as well, which will come pre-installed. Maybe this is going to be the final UI, but I don't think this will remain like this. This one looks pretty good. The kind of interface it has is quite smooth and easy to use. Very snappy kind of interface which we have as of now on this device. Let's see what kind of interface will come preloaded on this device, but it looks like that this kind of interface will come. The browser is again stock Android. It is again better. There is no problem with the browsing as well. We have used the browser. As far as RAM is concerned, you have 2 GB of RAM, Android 4.4 KitKat, 16 megapixel camera at the rear and 8 megapixel camera at the front, and all this octa-core processor, and all this for a price of 17,990. The only thing which I would say is not too good on this device and not too impressive, that is the 2000 mAh battery. As the battery is 2000 mAh only, so that will be a kind of a limited battery you will have. And again, you can always replace the battery, but 2000 mAh battery may not be that much sufficient for this much of display size for the overall day-to-day backup. But we will confirm that once we do the full review of this device. This looks like a decent device, a very good device in terms of the build quality, very good device in terms of the overall hardware specifications, and it looks like a very premium phone as well. So do let us know if you have any specific question for the Karbonn Titanium Octane Plus, for Octane, or for the Karbonn Titanium Hexa phone. We would love to help you if you have any specific question. You can leave them in the comment section below. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.